It was the 49th annual Old Time Power Show the other weekend, and many farmers from around the surrounding towns and cities of Cedar Falls came in to showcase their talents, tractors, and just enjoy the family fun that was offered out at the Antique Acres in Cedar Falls. Have you ever wondered what farming would be like back in the day? How butter was made without going to your local grocery store? Well, these are just a couple of things the Old Time Power Show had to offer at its 49th annual event. But before we get into the Old Time Power Show and what it had to offer this year, Elwyn Kaiser, who is one of the 10 directors of the Antique Acres, explains the main purpose behind the Acres and how it all got started.
We started, needless to say, 50 years ago. There was a group of, I think it was probably about 10 at that time, broke away from an old engine club they had going, and they started this up. They come out here and bought 80 acres at that time. We're preserving the past for the future generations. You know, there's a lot of your younger kids didn't know how they farmed years ago. You know, we used to farm with horses and one row stuff, and then we went to 2 row stuff. You know, those are things in the past now, so we've got a lot of stuff out here.
They did provide a lot of things to showcase and enjoy by all ages, from beanbag tosses for the kids to live concerts provided for adults and everything in between. Needless to say, this Old Time Power Show always has new local vendors coming in to sell their products that were handmade.
New this year, I've got had Barbara Nett from Plainfield. She come down and with her spinning wheel, and she raises sheep, and she takes their wool and spins it into yarn so that she can make shirts and sweaters and things. We got the museum divided off into little rooms, and she happens to be right inside the door in the living room that we got set up there. And then right next to her, there's a lady there from Minnesota that comes in, and she makes jam and sells it there.
Since next year, Antique Acres will be celebrating its 50th anniversary of the Old Time Power Show, Elwyn tells us what they have in store for the Big 5-0.
Yeah, we hope to have a carnival out here for the little kids, fireworks, and we're getting, next year our feature engines will be steam engines and prairie tractors. And we'd like to see 50 of them out here if we can get them out here.
Sounds like a great goal for the anniversary. Elwyn explains where all the money goes that is raised at this event and how the Antique Acres has more to offer than just an old-time power show.
Usually we put it back in. We're a non-profit organization because there's always repairs in the buildings, and this only happens once a year, you know. And so we got to take in enough to survive. Of course, we do rent the dining hall out now to different groups that they want to come in and have an anniversary here or a party of some sort. We do rent the hall too.
So mark your calendars for the next year's Old Time Power Show and make sure you don't miss out on the opportunity of live demonstration, tractor pulls, and family fun for this Old Time Power Show. If you are interested in renting out the Antique Acres Hall or would like more information on next year's Old Time Power Show, feel free to call them at 987-2380 or visit their website at antiqueacres.org.